그래서 계속 호텔에만 있고 지금은 대용 씨 바깥에 팬들 괜찮습니다.
The internet instantly exploded just minutes after BTS's Jungkook uploaded his latest incredibly hot Calvin Klein photos, because Taehyung suddenly appeared live on Weverse with behavior that sent ARMY into panic mode and sparked endless theories all night long. Instead of simply greeting fans, Taehyung was seen smiling shyly several times, biting his lip, and even falling silent for a few seconds whenever Jungkook's name appeared in the comments, making fans believe he was showing his sincerest support, while also hinting at how serious their relationship has become. Taehyung's small but highly emotional reactions immediately went viral across Korea, Japan, America, and Indonesia, leading ARMY to believe that he can no longer hide his pride and closeness toward Jungkook in public. Hello ARMY and everyone who just joined. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. Let's jump straight into today's video topic. Welcome back to VKook. ARMY suddenly erupted across social media after BTS's Jungkook, now a global icon for Calvin Klein, uploaded a brand new set of incredibly hot photos on the brand's official Instagram account. But what truly made the internet explode was not just Jungkook's unreal visuals. It was Taehyung's reaction shortly after the photos went viral. Fans immediately flooded Weverse after noticing that Taehyung had gone live for a short and relaxed broadcast. But during the conversation he repeatedly made comments that ARMY interpreted as his sweetest and clearest show of support for Jungkook. Many fans believe Taehyung intentionally appeared to show that he will always support everything Jungkook does, including his global Calvin Klein projects that are once again dominating worldwide trends. During the live, Taehyung looked very calm and smiled several times whenever Jungkook's name appeared in the comments section. Although he did not mention too many details, Taehyung said he was proud to see someone he cares about working hard and continuing to grow, a statement that instantly sent ARMY into chaos because many considered it an emotional confession. International fans immediately connected Taehyung's words to Jungkook's latest Calvin Klein post, which was already going viral on X, TikTok, and Korean forums at the time. Many people said Taehyung seemed genuinely serious about supporting Jungkook, not only as a fellow BTS member, but also as someone who is always standing behind Jungkook's achievements. What made the situation even hotter was that Taehyung gave several subtle reactions that fans found extremely suspicious. While reading comments about Jungkook's Calvin Klein photos, Taehyung suddenly laughed shyly while lowering his head before quickly changing the topic. That short moment was clipped and reposted thousands of times by ARMY, because fans believed his expression couldn't hide his pride. Many even said Taehyung looked like someone secretly happy seeing his partner being praised by the entire world. Those tiny interactions immediately pushed keywords like Taehyung reaction, Calvin Klein Jungkook, and Taekook Weverse live into trending topics in multiple countries within minutes. This is not the first time Taehyung has subtly shown support for Jungkook. Over the past few months, ARMY has repeatedly noticed moments where Taehyung appears around the same time as Jungkook's important schedules, from concerts and brand interviews to social media updates. Because of that, this latest live once again convinced fans that their relationship feels closer and more serious than ever before. Many fans also praised the way Taehyung supports Jungkook without doing anything excessive, saying that just a small smile, a short comment, or his quiet presence alone is enough to send the fandom into chaos. Meanwhile, Jungkook's newest Calvin Klein photos instantly became one of the most talked about posts of the year. His visuals, paired with a simple yet charismatic outfit, completely destroyed ARMY's focus, especially after Taehyung appeared on Weverse and gave what fans described as an incredibly sweet reaction. The combination of Jungkook's global popularity and Taehyung's emotional support made many fans say they have truly become the most talked about idol pair right now. Even several Korean media outlets reportedly started discussing how their smallest interactions always manage to create massive trends within minutes. Now ARMY continues flooding social media with theories about Taehyung's comments during the live broadcast. Many believe Taehyung intentionally wanted to show that he will always stay by Jungkook's side and support every step of his international career. Others say this moment felt especially meaningful because Taehyung seemed far more open than usual whenever Jungkook was mentioned in front of fans. One thing is certain. With just one Calvin Klein upload and one simple Weverse live, Jungkook and Taehyung once again managed to keep the entire internet restless all night long. At the beginning, Taehyung's Weverse live looked completely relaxed, but everything changed the moment comments about Jungkook and his latest Calvin Klein photos started flooding the screen. ARMY immediately noticed Taehyung's expression shifting as he suddenly became flustered. When one fan commented that Jungkook looked too handsome in the new Calvin Klein photoshoot, Taehyung suddenly smiled softly while biting his lower lip and stayed silent for a few seconds. That brief moment instantly made the comments section explode, because many fans felt Taehyung was trying to hide both embarrassment and pride at the same time. Did not stop there. Taehyung also lowered his head several times while quietly laughing whenever Jungkook's name kept appearing in the comments. At one point, he seemed to read a comment for quite a while before finally looking at the camera with a small smile that ARMY described as incredibly soft and meaningful. International fans immediately turned the moment into short clips and spread them across TikTok and X, where they gained millions of views within just a few hours. Many fans said Taehyung's gestures felt different this time because he appeared far more open about showing his reactions compared to previous live broadcasts. What truly sent the internet into chaos was when Taehyung suddenly fell silent for several seconds after reading a comment that said, "You must be proud seeing Jungkook become Calvin Klein's global icon." Taehyung did not answer immediately. Instead, he simply smiled shyly while looking away before giving a small nod. That simple reaction was instantly treated by ARMY as a very clear answer without words. Many fans said Taehyung's expression looked exactly like someone genuinely happy seeing the success of a person he deeply cares about. As the live continued, more and more of Taehyung's tiny gestures kept stealing fans' attention. He repeatedly played with his hands, laughed softly for no clear reason, and smiled every time comments about Jungkook appeared on screen. Some fans even admitted they almost forgot what the live was originally about, because they were too focused on watching Taehyung's changing expressions. Many also said Taehyung's support for Jungkook felt incredibly sincere because it looked completely natural and not forced at all. These small moments eventually turned Taehyung's simple live broadcast into one of the most viral topics of the night. ARMY believes that without needing to directly say much, Taehyung's gestures and expressions alone were enough to show just how big his support is for Jungkook and all of his global achievements with Calvin Klein. Not long after Taehyung's Weverse live ended, international ARMY immediately flooded X, TikTok, and Korean community forums with countless theories about his reaction to Jungkook. Korean fans became some of the loudest voices because many felt Taehyung's expressions this time were far too obvious to be considered a coincidence. Some viral comments on Korean forums even said, "The way Taehyung looked while reading Jungkook's name was too soft to hide," while others wrote that Taehyung's shy smile looked like someone genuinely proud of seeing a special person being praised by the entire world. In Japan, clips of Taehyung going silent for a few seconds after reading comments about Jungkook's Calvin Klein photos spread rapidly on TikTok. Many Japanese fans created slow-motion edits of the moment Taehyung bit his lip while lowering his head, adding emotional captions like, "He doesn't need to say anything. His expression already explains everything." Hashtags related to Taekook and Calvin Klein even entered Japan's fandom trending topics just hours after the live ended. Meanwhile, American ARMY focused heavily on how supportive Taehyung appeared toward Jungkook's global career. Many international fans said their relationship feels more mature now because Taehyung never seems jealous of Jungkook's popularity, and instead always quietly shows support from behind the scenes. Several major American fandom accounts even described Taehyung as the proudest person in the room whenever Jungkook achieves something internationally. That phrase quickly went viral and was used by thousands of other fans to describe the atmosphere of the live broadcast that night. In Indonesia, the fandom atmosphere was just as chaotic. Timelines were filled with clips of Taehyung smiling shyly, romantic Taekook edits, and theories claiming Taehyung intentionally went live right after Jungkook's Calvin Klein photos were released, so he could personally show support. Many Indonesian fans admitted they originally entered the live just to watch a casual update from Taehyung, but eventually became emotional because his small gestures felt too sweet to ignore. Some even said the chemistry between the two feels stronger precisely through simple moments like these. Because of the massive global reaction, Taehyung and Jungkook once again dominated trending topics across multiple countries throughout the night. The combination of Jungkook's visuals as a Calvin Klein icon and Taehyung's shy expressions on Weverse successfully created one of the most viral fandom moments of the week. Many ARMY believe this is exactly why even the smallest interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook always manage to throw the internet into chaos within minutes. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.